Well, I don't know if you've seen my Lesko Help closed Facebook group yet. Well, you probably didn't unless you joined. Uh, but make sure if you join, you get there because one of the things I'm trying to do there is show you how, and to do anything in life, you really got to get out and fail a whole bunch of times. I mean, I think the only way to figure out what's right for you to do in life is to keep on failing at stuff that you thought was it, but turned out not to be. You know, is there like everything in life? You have to try, get a bunch of jobs you don't like, or trying to try things that like even dating, you got to date a lot of people that really didn't work out too well before you find one, that is right for you. And I think all our lives are like that. And that's why I started wearing hearts, if you noticed, is that your heart has to be part of it because your brain's important and that helps you decide. And you don't want to be going off a cliff or doing something really stupid that's over in our country, will never happen again. So your brain is important, but your heart is also just as important, or maybe even more important, because that's where you really come to make your life your own. And that's what I think the trick in life. It's very difficult because we don't have encouragement to do that. We have encouragement to copy what somebody else did and all that kind of stuff. Now that what somebody else does is maybe a clue to the kinds of things you might want to do, but not what you really should do. And that's what, to me, Lesko Help, provides. It's a place where you could find ways to try things that don't cost any money. See, because if you go on the internet and say, well, I want to start my own business, and you're going to find millions of people that want to charge you as much money as they could get, because that's the object of capitalism. How much money can I get to you before you stop giving me money? And so that's why, and what I learned in MBA school is really how you charge as much as you could get, not what you think is a fair price, but what the market will bear. That's what market economics is all about. And that's another thing I'm trying to do in Lesko Help is keep this at $20. $20 a month if you all want people to know not only what every program they're eligible for that the government has, and the government's huge. There's a lot of problems with it, sure, but there's a lot of opportunities there and sources to solve problems. But it also is a place where you could try things. You want to learn something. You want to learn a new skill or something like that. To try that before paying for a college at $50,000 a year or something. There's a way to do that small and even free. And that's what I want people to know about. Invest in real estate. Well, there's 1,000 ways to do it. If somebody gave you $500,000, great. But if you don't have that, there's other ways to do that and show you opportunities and small things. It's maybe not what you thought about, but when you see your options, that's the important thing. You have to know your options. Because most of us have an idea in our head what we think is right and what's good for us and everything. And it's not based on reality of what really is available and a real option for you. So that's what I do in Lesko Help, is try to show you the real options. And the option isn't to spend money. Anybody could do that. What are your other options without spending money? Because see, if you're trying to get through life and do the thing, try to find out the thing you really want to do, if you start spending a lot of money along the way, you're going to be out of the game before you get to the answer. And that's, I think, the key in life, is to try as many things as possible, but also not to spend money on them, because it's easy to convince yourself and other people out there that are selling things know the right words to say to you to make you give them money. That's what marketing is all about. Is trying to figure out what will motivate you to give me your money. And they're going to try to get as much money as they possibly can, and then upsell you on something else, or try to convince you that this thing is worth $10,000 and not only $1 or $10. Or whatever it is. See, what it is value to them is different value for you. And that's what you have to do. And that's why my marketing was always like that. I used to go out and get TV ads, and I say, well, how much it costs. And they give me a price, thousands and thousands of dollars. Well, that's what it's worth to you, but it's not worth that to me. And what I would do, where I made a bunch of money, was just say, okay, take my ad and I'll give you half the money. If you have no other ad to run, you use my ad and I'll give you half the money. Well, a lot of times they didn't fill all the ads. At least they got something with me. Maybe they didn't get all the money they wanted or thought they could get from some lazy fat cat. But at least they got something. So there's more than one way to do anything in life. And that's what I'm trying to be a service for. It's a place that all the websites and everything I give you, none of them will be asking you for money. They're only free things. Google, the most everything you get out of Google and the other search engines are people that need to get money from you because they got to pay the search engine. So if they click on you or on the website that you click on somebody's website, that website has to give Google money. So if they don't have money to give Google, then Google doesn't have an incentive to show you that website. And that's what I want to be. It's the place where you could come and know that every website is going to give you money or give you a free service or solve your problem for free, instead of somebody that's out there trying to get as much money as possible. And if you don't know your options, you're going to grab one of those things because you want to solve the problem. You want to get ahead in life. And it's natural to do that. And I get sucked into that all the time too. So you're not alone in that. But I'm here. I plan to be here for 20 more years, I feel like. And it's personal help. I want to learn from everyone's problems so I can learn how to package that answer better and help other people too. And that's what I see on Lesko Help. It's a place where people are helping other people. Not only you get my answer, but you get from the other people on the site who maybe have gone through the exact same problem you have and found a better answer than even I have. And that's what's neat about Lesko Help to me, is how we're helping each other. And people are sharing so nicely on the site with help. And I'm finding out what the hell I don't know. I know a lot of stuff, particularly free information and money programs, but other people know stuff that I never knew about. The world is too big for one person to know everything. That's why I'm trying to create a community here where we help each other about knowing where free things are to help us through life. I mean, the greatest thing I think in life to me is to give. And that's why people on this website sort of like that feeling too. They like sharing, they like giving. Because, see, giving is very selfish. It makes you feel good. And that's what people, it seems to me, that join have that same philosophy. So let me see if I could help you. Okay. And it's, well, you got the website, www.free.lesko.com/leskohelp. And I really, truly want to help you.